Hello everyone, welcome back. On my last video, I talked about 11 years of this journey with autism and the fact that we really couldn't keep up with the videos as we wished, and now years later I'm finding the time and definitely the motivation to help anybody out there that would like to learn a little bit with us, with what worked for us. And sometimes, things work, sometimes they don't. Every child is different. So I'd like to start a series about things that we did and tell a little bit about what did work and what did not. The one thing that it came to mind this week because I saw something out there on the internet is social stories and how well it worked for us. It might work for your child as well. So here goes the suggestion. We had a teacher that put together a few social stories for us. I know that my child is a very visual learner, so very early on when we were trying to implement programs and communicate with him, we used a lot of visual cues, and the teacher, I wasn't familiar with the social stories and the concept, and the teacher showed it to me, and we tried it with him at school and at home, and it worked wonders. So I'd like to put it out there and show you. It has a lot of symbols, things that the child will be familiar with, whether or not there are reading. My son ended up teaching himself to read, so he was able to read the social stories with us, but you can tell the stories by pointing to the symbols. So we had this one, which was for school, and I'll just share a little excerpt of it. The teacher created it because she was having a little bit of trouble with him keeping his shoes on in class. So it says, "When I am in the classroom, my shoes need to stay on my feet. When my shoes are on, I won't step on anything that could hurt my feet," etc. So that story was read to him by the teacher, and with time she saw progress in him complying with keeping his shoes on, and he understood the scenario and the context of keeping his shoes on in school. Then she helped us put one together. We were having trouble with him going to bed and staying with the bedtime routine, so we had a 2-page story about the bedtime routine. We also had one about taking some supplements. We started some medical intervention, which I can talk a little bit about on a separate video, but this was about a lot of the supplements that he had to take, that he had to learn how to deal with. So check out some resources online that might help you put together your social stories that work for your child, because it really helps when everything is personalized. It makes sense to them. Take a look at some of the behaviors that you would like to help them understand how you want them to behave, and then you can put it together in that visual cue, that visual social story. There are some apps that are available that might already have some that are preset, but you can just cut out some pictures or go online and research social stories and see how you can put yours together. I do have a fabulous resource that I just recently found that you can look up in Facebook. The Facebook site is Autism Little Learners. Her name's Tara. She's a speech pathologist, and because of COVID and the need to really talk kids through a lot of the things that are going on out there, she has put out a lot of her resources out for free in many different languages. So feel free to take advantage of that through Facebook or her website, autismlittlelearners.com. So I thought that she was fabulous, and she's very giving now, allowing everybody to use her materials for free, some of it. And then you can get ideas and you can come up with your own social stories. So I hope this helps. It did work for us. I hope it works for your child, and I will see you on our next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.